Hey YouTube, how are you today? Good morning. Let me get over here on getting TikTok lined out. So give me just 1 second. And um, I'm trying to put my thing up here. I've been letting y'all know I'm coming on today. It's been a while. How have you been? Have y'all missed me? So done, done, done. Okay. Welcome. So now we're over here on TikTok live. Just for a minute. I had to get it lined out. And over here on YouTube Live. So welcome. Come on in. I'm glad that you're here. I haven't been here in a little bit. We've had a kind of a thing going on in the family where everybody ended up sick for quite some time. And when one gets it and then one gets over it, but somebody else has it, then that person gets it and you get it over again. So I don't know if y'all have been going through this coughing fit and all this kind of stuff that's been really, really zapping your energy and actually not being able to talk without coughing or hacking or even for me, I went through 3 days worth of dry heaving. So it was just not fun. But I'm back. I'm back. I'm glad to be here. I've missed you guys so much. And I'm back with a new attitude, a new motivation, a new driver. And I wanted to share that with you. So let's get ready. Let's see if you're ready to actually make 30K this month. Do you know it can be done? I'm here to show you step by step how to do it, along with our millionaire mentor in the Legacy Builder program. So once you decide and get into one of the programs, you have the daily training from her that's going to guide you along with me every day for understanding and learning how to earn 30K in uh, 30 days? 30K. I think that's what we're working on. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? It's like, yeah, wouldn't you like to know how to make 30K? We did a webinar the other day. That was awesome. It's a 90-day online income plan where you go from 0 to 30K. And so we're following a 90-day sprint. You're more than welcome to join with us in that over in the Legacy Builder program. If you want to know more about that, just put in here Legacy and I'll be glad to send you the link, or go up here in my bio, click one of those links in the bio here in TikTok or the bio over here in YouTube, and immediately get that Freedom Formula blueprint and be part of our community and see what all's going on in there and see if it's the right thing for you, because I'd be surprised if you would not want to see about earning 30K. Yeah. So I'm going to get back over here to my notes, and you just give me a little grace because this is my first day back after a while. So I may lose my voice, which I really don't want to have to do that. But I'm glad that you're here. And so welcome in TikTok. If you don't know me, let me introduce myself to you. I'm Madeline. I'm a Texas mama 3, grandma of 3. I'm an empath, and I show up to help empaths and super sensitive heart-led entrepreneurs know that they have a path to make income too. And that's exactly what you need to do. How are you going to help other people unless you're able to help yourself with an income that helps you and your family, and then you can share that? Does that make sense? So let me ask you something. How many times have you had to regroup and start over? How many times regroup, reset? So many times I can't even tell you from me, but let me know. Let me hear in the comments what you think about that. Have you done it? If you haven't done it, you must be a teenager. But if you have done it, you've been through it probably many times like I have. So how many times have you had to regroup, reset, get your grip back, and start again? But here's the thing. Don't you know that every time you start again, every single time, you've learned something, haven't you? Now, it may not be something that you wanted to learn, but of course you learned it. We're on this life journey of learning anyway. So what you learned when you started something and it didn't work and you had to start over, which is where I am because I ended up being ill and I couldn't come be with you guys every day like I wanted to. So, what I've learned about all of this about starting over, I've done it so many times, is you learn about what doesn't work, right? You learn where you hesitated, right? Yes or yes. You learn where you got distracted and where you doubted yourself. So it's kind of like, now that takes a little thinking when you come back to yourself, when you start to feel good again, and you're starting, this is all in this restructure, regroup stuff. You go through this learning phase of what didn't work, where did I hesitate, what distracted me, and where did you doubt yourself. So, and if you hadn't stopped and reflected on these things that you've learned, you would just be keeping on drifting on that same agenda that you were going on, not knowing there needed to be tweaked, not realizing something needed to be changed, and you wouldn't have gained any awareness. Does that make sense? So, yes or yes. And so let's pivot. So, today, it isn't about starting over, it's starting smarter. Breathe that in. You don't have to always be starting over. But when you start again, start back smarter. And you don't need motivation. You just need 22 customers. You just need 22 customers. So I've come up with a power statement with the help of our mentor in the Legacy Builder. And I'm going to share my power statement with you. And I want to know if a power statement is something that you feel like could help you get you going again. It's not for motivation, it's for drive. So let me know if anything in my power statement you want, because I'd love to share it with you. And you take it and use it for you. But for the next 90 days, I am someone who, what? Can you fill in the blank? I'm going to give you where I filled in the blank. For the next 90 days, consistently, I am someone who builds assets, not distractions. How many times can distractions get you going? I am someone who speaks with clarity and conviction because I'm showing up for you. I'm showing up for you and showing you why why you only need 22 customers to make money this month. I'm showing up as someone who builds trust daily, focuses on 22 customers. Now, when's the last time you decided to focus on how many customers you wanted this month? Haven't you been told you're not supposed to do that? That's wrong. Focus on getting and learning how to earn 22 new customers this month. And I'm a person who does not quit when it gets uncomfortable. Is any of those power statements work for you? You're ready to build assets, not distractions. I have to say, sounds good to me. Speak with clarity and conviction. Now, if you're online wanting to sell and get people, 22 customers, you have to speak with clarity and conviction. Otherwise, they think you're wishy washy and nobody's going to follow you. And also, when you do that, you start to build trust daily. Remember to focus on your 22 customers because 22 families need you. I have to say many, many, many more than that need you, but let's start there. Let's start with how you can make a difference in the lives of 22 families. And then don't quit. Don't quit when it gets uncomfortable. Which one of these things did you want to take for you? So let's talk again about you don't need motivation. You don't need motivation. You just need power identity. You need a power identity. So here's the truth. If you keep repeating, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, you keep getting the energy of I'm trying. You know this. This is all basic LOA stuff, right? You don't know law of attraction. That's it. What you speak about and what you think about and what you feel in your heart is what you bring about. And if you're comfortable with trying, you will continue to get trying energy, right? But now if you start repeating, I'm building assets, you get asset builder behavior. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. 22 customers at 1400 is just 30,800. Wow, that's not a fantasy. Now let's focus on that. Let's break it down. 22 customers in 30 days. And I'm really talking to you seriously. I'm not messing around anymore. That's 5 to 6 new customers per week. It's about one a day. It's not magic, it's math. Now, a lot of us empaths, super sensitives are like, oh, no, 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 no. I'm allergic to math. I don't like numbers. Well, you like to be able to buy groceries, don't you? You like to be able to go and to the store and get what your family needs. You like to be able to surprise your children with something that they didn't know you were able to afford for them, right? So you start to get comfortable with math. So, what's your power statement that you're going to work with for the next 90 days? Let me know here in the chat. Come on in here. Tell me, what is your power statement? Have you decided for one? You can absolutely take my power statement if you want to. But who are you deciding to be? Is this next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days going to be exactly like the last 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? Are you ready to make that drastic, powerful, focused change? And again, it's not about motivation. You just need 22 customers. So it's not inspiration, it's math plus mindset plus movement. Are you following me? Let me know. Send me those hearts and loves when you get in here. Let me know where you're coming in from. I'm glad to see you here, both over here on YouTube. I'm going live on YouTube and on TikTok. It's been a while, and I want to know if you've missed me because I sure have missed you. And this is what I'm talking about, getting back in the saddle, getting going again with what I've learned by being away and restructured. So motivation is emotional, right? Motivation is emotional. Customers are mathematical. You might want to take a note, write that down. Motivation is emotional. Customers are mathematical. And if you want to make, just imagine, I'm going to show you. And inside of our Legacy Builder program, we're going to show you how you can make 30K this month without needing more motivation and how you can just get 22 customers. That's it. Now, that might sound like a lot, but it's not. Not in the grand scheme of social media, when there's billions and billions and billions of people out there hungry, looking for a way to change their life, change their income, and you've got the answer. You're just sitting on it. You're just sitting on it because you haven't focused. You haven't brought it into your own strong reality of what it is that you need to do. And I have to admit, I've been the same way. But again, by being off and away from here for a while, well, I did all this regrouping. So we have a, what do we call? We have a bundle pack, Spanish and English bundle pack with 10 income streams. That sells for $1,400. Now, it may sound like not a lot, but it's not when you get 10 income streams, really. And you have it all in Spanish and all in English. And you get AI with it that translates everything in both languages for you. So 1,400 times 22 customers is 30,800. So again, it's not fantasy. It's arithmetic. It's arithmetic. It's math. Does that make sense? Can you see it? Can you start to let dawn start to break over on hardhead top noggin here? Yeah, that would be me. So let's break this down slowly. Let's just break it down slowly. Whether you're an empath, is that you? That's me. Whether you're a busy parent, is that you? I've been there. Got the t-shirt. Whether you're a burnt out professional, is that you? I've been that too. How many different hats have you worn in your life? Are you a network marketer? Have you tried that? How many times have you tried that? Has it worked? Are you a 9 to 5 worker seeking more? Been there too. All of those things I've done. Got the t-shirt on every one of them, but not any one of those drove me to a 6-figure yearly income like this is. So thousands and thousands are creating automatic online income streams. Don't you think it's about time for you? Or you want to continue being an empath hiding in the corner? A busy parent with no time to do anything else? A burnt out professional that is really bah humbug grumbled and sick of it all? A network marketer that's worked your little fingers to the bone for a small percentage? Or a 9 to 5 worker that's always looking for more because your regular pay that you bring home doesn't stretch far enough anymore? I'm sure you've noticed that. Are you ready? Are you ready to unlock 10 income streams? Build an online business with live coaching, live interactive coaching. We've got some going on today in the community, which is how I got my power statement to share with you guys, plus community support. So think about it. Just sit with this for just a minute. How would an extra $1,400 change your life? Once a month, once every 2 weeks, $1,400 a day. How would that change your life? Do you have an ability to make $1,400 with you only doing 3 simple posts, setting up your system to work automatically and you step away from it, and then it still can show up with a $1,400 deposit into your account? Have you set that up? Do you have that ability? So I just have to tell you, Legacy Builder program is not another online course. It's live, interactive program, real-time coaching, expert guidance, not to mention all the AI tools that you're going to need. You're going to be glad that you have them, and a thriving community to support you as you learn and to build a profitable, automated online business step by step. Whether you're a busy parent, we've covered all these. We just covered all these. A burnt out professional, a network marketer, an empath, a 9 to 5 worker seeking more. Wouldn't you like to be one of the thousands inside of our community that are creating automatic income streams? So here's where all the I hear all the doubts. Yeah, but I don't have any experience. You don't need it. You don't need it. Yeah, but I'm not techie. I hate tech. I hate computers. I refuse. I refuse. Okay, go ahead. Keep chopping off your nose to spite your face. Keep digging in with your old habits and your old beliefs and your old behaviors instead of maybe taking the little blinders off and going, oh, wow, perfect for beginners. and non-techies? Wow, I wonder how that works. Instead of going, oh no, what if that doesn't work? Why don't you go with, well, what if that does work? I wonder how that could work for me. So, and the next thing I hear all of you say, daily pay customers. Yeah. Once you get this freedom formula blueprint and you start following the training, you start following the guidance, the mentoring, the step by step, all of a sudden you start making daily pay. Now, it could be because if you get the bundle pack, English and Spanish, you have 10 income streams. So you could be getting an extra $100 a day because somebody can find that and get that. You could be getting an extra 600 a day because you have the bundle pack in English and in Spanish. You could have a person in Rio de Janeiro that got the Spanish pack for 900 and you made 900 that day. You did not chop off your nose to spite your face so that other people would not be able to pick and choose what best suited them for their family. Just like you did. Just like you did. And here's the fun part. Here's the fun part. You keep every dollar you make. Every dollar. You keep every dollar you make. You don't have to pay an upline. You don't have to pay a downline. You don't have any additional monthly fees. I'm seriously talking to you about how to get 22 customers this month so that you can learn how to earn 30K and make a change in your family. I am following the program. I am not swaying, and I'm going to be here every day to help you guys stay strong and not sway too. And I hope that helps you. So, the reason I'm talking about the bundle pack is it's the quickest way to make the most amount of money and help the most amount of people in two languages, English and Spanish. English and Spanish. Who wouldn't want a double whammy? Think about it. How many people do you know that are English speakers that know people that are Spanish speakers and could really take advantage of this program with their Spanish speaking friends? If you don't have it, you can't show it to them. You can't give them the opportunity to share it with others. But if you have it, you have the master resale rights to resell it with 100% profit going straight to you. And the way you share it with your friends is you just put in 2 hours a day, working from anywhere, working as you travel, working as you take a few minutes out with your lunch in your car, working from as you are in the carpool lane for the kids, working as you're setting up for your next client that you need to do a reading for or a session for. We teach you how simple this is. So in 22, it's a master number, by the way. It's a divine feminine number also, by the way. Yeah, just saying, numbers are important, yes? So 22 isn't random. It's manageable. So if you want 30K this month, do you? Let me ask you, do you? How would that feel to you? Think about it. Do you let yourself think that? And I don't mean from someplace that you know where it's coming from, because you set your system up, it automatically happens. So if you want 30K this month, you just need 22 sales total. That's 5 or 6 sales per week, about 1 sale per day, or 2 sales every other day. And we teach you how to be discovered. with the legacy builder back. Absolutely. So it's not about going viral. And I'm glad that you're coming in. Let me know where you're coming in from. It's not about going viral, but it's about going focused. Now, you just might have to put on your big girl britches and do it. Because if you're like me in the past, I've given myself the opportunity to hit the easy button. How many times? Easy button, easy button, easy button. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Send me more. Send me more. I love that. So I decided I've hit the easy button way too much here in my 70s and haven't really achieved what all I wanted to. What about you? Now just remember, it's not about going viral, it's about going focused. And when you realize that, you can just start to breathe easy. So let's talk about this. How do you find 22 customers? Let's get practical. We just need to follow 3 little things. Daily visibility, which that's what I was said to start with. I was not able to be here daily. And because I was sick and not able to be here for a long time, is when I decided to regroup and come back with a vengeance, because I was able to look at where I was falling short, where I was letting myself easy, what I wasn't doing right, what I wanted to change. And now I'm here full on with the changes evident that I want to share with you. So show up daily, post something every day. We teach you that. Go live consistently. Now, if you're not comfortable going live, you can do faceless, but post something consistently. If you want to make a bigger impact faster and you want your 22 customers with 30K this month, figure out a way to go live, because imperfection is loving for you. People love knowing that you're not perfect because they're not perfect. They love to see you stumble and mumble and crumble. And that's me. That's me. Because that makes you, what does that make you? Real. It makes you true, authentic, and real. And then you start to speak with clarity. Now, here's the secret. Here's the trick. You get one good, strong message, which I'm going to work on for these 90 days, is 22 customers for 30K this month. You repeat that one message 100 times. And you may get bored with that, but you have new people coming in all the time that's never heard you, never met you, don't have any idea what you're talking about. If you keep telling them the same thing over and over and over, and then they find you either on your TikTok or your YouTube, and they see how consistent you are with that same message, how many times do you have to hear a message before you actually start it? One of my art teachers one time, because I'm a professional artist too from years ago, my art teacher said, you have to throw away 100 paintings to get something that's decent. Now, in over 60 something years of painting, I'm sure I've done that because I've got a lot of decent artwork now. But you learn it. But you have to repeat it. Repeat, repeat, repeat 100 times. You're not coming up with 100 different ideas. You're not going down this path for a little bit. Today's Wednesday, and you go, oh, there wasn't enough people here on my live. So tomorrow, Thursday, I'm going to pivot. I'm going to talk about this. No, 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 no. Not 100 pivots and not 100 different messages. One message, 22 buyers. You stay focused on that. Does that make sense? Can you do that? Can you just imagine where you're going to spend your 30K that you can get right away? How are you going to show up and support your 22 new customers who were so excited that they found you? Now, you don't necessarily have to show up and support them because all of that is provided for them inside the program. But you can always check in whenever you feel like you want to. So, the second thing we want to talk about is building trust. People don't buy bundles, they buy belief. So, I'm talking to you about the Legacy Builder bundle, but they don't buy bundles, they buy belief. So, trust builds when you, again, show up consistently, say the same thing repeatedly, and stop sounding unsure. You need to know what you're talking about. And if you're not familiar with what you're talking about and you're already in the Legacy Builder program and you're not making any money with it, go back and do your training. Read what's all on that website that you got for free. It's chock full of information that will help you show up and help you to help others. So if you sound optional and unsure, that's how you get treated. People go, oh, well, she don't know what she's talking about. No, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I just posted today a few little snippets of all the wins that are going on just inside of our community right now, over and over and over and over. We have millions and millions of wins. We have 56,000 people in the community, and we're growing every day with wins from following the Freedom Formula Blueprint. Exactly what I'm going to teach you how to do. Once you get up here in my link, get that blueprint, take a look at it, see what's going on, you'll see the Legacy Builder English and Spanish bundle pack. You'll see what you get for that amount. And then you'll also see there's a payment plan. So you don't have to break the bank to get started, but you do have to get started. Does that make sense so far? So the third thing you need, and I'm getting dry mouth because this is my first day back. So give me a little grace, my friends, okay? Please, just a little. I actually could talk without going into a coughing fit, which is progress. Progress. So the next thing is energy and identity. Yeah, identity. What identity are you sticking with? So for me, I'm just going to go with the first little piece that I shared with you earlier. And if you missed the whole thing, you'll catch it over here on the YouTube live replay, okay? For the next 90 days, I am someone who builds assets, not distraction. So what about you? What are you going to tell me? For the next 90 days, what type of person are you going to be? So when you have that energy and that identity focused down for the next 90 days, I am someone who builds assets, not distractions. That identity changes how you post. It does. And how you show up, how you speak. It changes what you will tolerate. And then it helps you to easily stay connected in with the daily training and mentoring and guidance that we get from our mentor and within the community. So we just had a webinar yesterday that was off the charts. Everybody is still singing praises about the webinar, and the replay is still up if you want to see that webinar. Exclusive, excellent training. If you have any question and you're not sure what online business or digital marketing is about, I highly recommend you watch the webinar. If you want a link to that webinar, just either go up here in my bio and put your email in, and I just mailed out that link to the webinar replay to everybody that's on my email list. So you're going to want to get that. Also, over here on TikTok, you'll get it if you're on my email list. Or put a comment in here, webinar, and I'll make an effort to send you the link so you can get on my email list where you'll be able to see the webinar. I mean, to tell you, the testimonials were off the chart, so powerful and so awesome and so refocusing. If you need to be refocused and you need that little firecracker stuck up underneath you and get yourself back on here to learn how to make an income that you've always wanted, that you always knew you could, check the webinar out. It's the 90-day online income plan from 0 to 30K. Absolutely free. It's a free webinar. You don't have to pay for anything. All you need to send me is your email and I can send it to you. And then if you don't want anything else from me, just unsubscribe. It's no big whoop. And I've got too much stuff to do to worry about you being happy or not happy. I want you to know you know how to make money online with just 22 customers. Does that make sense? So here's the thing. People do not respond to desperation. They respond to decision. Respond to decision. So let's give you the roadmap here. You want 22 customers. You want 22 customers right now. Your weekly target is 5 to 6. And you know, with how many billions of people out here in social media and with your email list, if you don't have an email list, we teach you how to build your email list. If you don't know how to show up on social media, we teach you that. We teach you all about the discovery method and attraction marketing. You don't slide into people's DMs. You don't go knocking on the doors. You don't go begging for here, take a look at this. They start coming to you. So monthly target, 22 customers. Weekly target, 5 to 6. Daily focus. Go live. 2 to 3 short pieces of content. 1 clear call to action. So you can post content out here all the time, but if you don't direct your people of where to go and what to do next, they're lost. People are used to being told what to do, just like I've told you several times in here. Links up in my bio. Put your email in there. Get that Freedom Formula Blueprint. It's in my bio here in TikTok and in YouTube. Or comment in here, me, and I'll send you that link so you can put your email in there. And get started. We are mid-February now. March is like barreling right down on us. So that's the first 3 months of the year. What's changed for you? Me? I've totally regrouped. Totally regrouped. And so when you start working with somebody and you decide to do this, be sure you speak directly to the person that needs what you have to share with them. I'm speaking to those that are Spanish speaking and English speaking. Tired of waiting for the next windfall to happen? Playing the lottery, it never works. Hoping you get a raise in your salary. Hoping you get new clients all the time but don't know how to do it. Let's fix it. Let's fix it. You do not need 1,000 followers and all this social media hullabaloo like you've always heard. You don't need it. You don't need it. You just need 22 believers, 22 people that are listening to you when you make your post or when you go live and they're going, maybe I need to look at that, and get them to start looking at it. Unless they put their email in, they can't see anything. They don't know what's going on. But once you see that they put their email in, then they can reply to you and go, okay, I got this, but I'm lost. Okay, I want the webinar. I like what I'm seeing on the webinar, but I'm lost. If you reply to an email from me, I will answer you. It's that simple. That's the way. So here's the truth. If you don't believe you can find 22 people, your people you're talking to feels that hesitation. I firmly believe that I can easily find 22 people. And some of you are right here, right now. Absolutely. No doubt in my mind. So if you don't believe you can find 22 people, your audience feels that hesitation, feels that doubt. Energy transmits. And your voice either says, maybe this will work, or it says, this works. Here's the proof. Watch the webinar. See the proof. Find out for yourself. Try on your own. But you're not alone because you have your daily interactive help. Help that is worth way more than what you paid for any other programs. Believe me. Have you ever had a private mentor? What do they charge you? What? I've done private coaching. I've paid for private coaching before. $30,000. How did it do? So. Did it give me the opportunity to sell what I just bought and show me how to do it and teach me how to make 30K this month? No. It said, here you go, have at it. No longer. No longer. Are you ready to change that? And here's the thing. Are you going to say this works? You're no longer saying if you're ready. You're deciding that you are. You're deciding that you are. So for me, and I hope for you, and thanks for being here with me today. We're bringing this to a close. For the next 30 days, I am focused on 22 customers, and I'm so glad so many of you here. Welcome, come on in. Not likes, they don't do nothing. Not followers, they don't do nothing. Customers. And if you're serious about building asset instead of distractions, the bundle is where you start. Absolutely. So if you want to know how, again, link in the bio up there, put your email in or comment in here. Webinar, which was the spectacular training that really hit the nail on the head over and over and over and over off the charts this time. And I'll send you it. I'll send it to you. So my friends, thank you so, so much for being here. Let me hear your power statement. Do you remember what mine is? Do you remember? For the next 90 days, and take from this what you want, any piece of it, if not all of it. For the next 90 days, I am someone who builds assets, not distractions. Sound good? Speaks with clarity and conviction. Builds trust daily. Focuses on 22 customers and doesn't quit when it gets uncomfortable. So you don't need motivation. You just need your power identity. What is yours? Find yours. When I come back tomorrow, post it in here. Let me know. Are you still trying? You getting the energy of trying? Are you repeating to yourself, I am building assets? And you're getting asset builder behavior with 22 customers for 30K. That's not fantasy. That's math and that's focus. So, my friends, thank you for being here with me today. I love you so much on TikTok and on YouTube. And you can tell I've been gone, but I've come back with a different energy. So, see you tomorrow. Let me know what's going on with you. If you need some help with something else, we are doing this same message over and over and over and over and over until it's part of our bloodstream, I guess. I love you. Thank you, TikTok. Bye for now. See you later. And YouTube, thank you so much. Bye for now. And see you later. Somewhere in here, I need to figure out how to stop YouTube. There. Thank you.